Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, Comedian Lyon.
I'm a Flash.
How you feeling, black man?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. How was your weekend?
Hey, man, it was good. It was good. Can't complain about too much.
Man, I went to a lot of the Christmas situations this weekend. And I went to the mayor's ball, man, the after party.
Yeah, how that was?
That thing went up to the stuck.
You saw all the women with the money?
Hey, man, I saw Amber.
Amber who? Oh, okay. Okay,
And
from,
Shayla.
okay. Yeah. They be deep in the
I saw a lot of people there, man. It was cool. Me and Rex had a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? There was some hoes hating from the sideline.
I mean, that's always the case. That'll always be the case.
It was like this. Damn, that nigga Tiz. Hey, I thought nigga gonna fall off.
Never let you catch me on my bad days.
Hey, I saw a lot of imaginary playmates. Oh, good though. I didn't see. Hey, then some saw me.
Did you see the women with the money? Them the ones that I want to see. That's all I care about. I don't care about nobody else other than. Did you see the women with the monies? That's what I want to know.
With the money on.
With the money on.
That probably something like that.
That's what I want to see, because they talk about they out here, so I just want to see what they look like, what they talking about, how they act, how they move, because the ones that I done ran into, they act just like the niggas do, so I just wanted to be proved different.
Well, I try to stay away from too much masculine energy.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Too much, and especially the wrong testosterone. Women's testosterone.
Yeah, there's a little different. They got the estrogen with the testosterone on top of that. So it's like masculine, and then they gonna tell you about their feelings at the same time. So it's like a little different. But them the only ones I be concerned with. What we got today?
Hey man, I heard we got some good shit, man.
We got some clips. Let me play this one first and make sure the volume is good. Too loud.
I decided to ask my wife to marry her. Went over to the grandfather and I was like, hey daddy, I want to ask you first for permission to ask Asia to marry me. And he looked at the ground, he looked over at me, I was driving, he looked back at the ground and he said, it's a bumpy road. And he asked me, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
Hello. Wisdom.
I didn't know what that meant until years into marriage. Because if you want to be right, if you want to prove that what you say is right and that you're correct and that what you say is the correct way of doing life, you're not going to be happy.
Ready? That's the problem in Black America.
That we pose that question, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
No. Yes, to even pose that question. That's the problem. I saw something the other day, the black love still exists, right? That's not love. Hey, love is not. It's like saying I love my child, but I don't want to tell him he's wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And that's why so many relationships fail, because you can't tell your woman the truth and you cannot hold her accountable.
So
go ahead.
That's that old school
That's
way.
an old school way.
Happy life, happy wife.
Exactly, and that's why these guys are miserable.
And first off, the one that he taught, like her dad's dad. So that's that generation of like where where they literally just went to
workers
work.
and doers.
But like that's the generation who don't even be getting a lot of benefits.
But also, no, they got a lot of benefits because they got to be.
No, these men who girls don't be giving them the little head.
They get the big piece of chicken though. See, what you care about now, it's different than what we care about the guys of yesterday, guys of old. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yes, because guys of old just want a big piece of chicken. See, the guys now, we operate in compliance. We're compliance managers. Remember our shirts? And the thing is, because we meet women, and what happens is we're trying to manage the home. We're not leading our home. See, I like using words. Manager. When you manage the home, it's a team effort. Manage. I'm the manager. And you the owner of the home. He's way different than the manager of the.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The owner of the corporation is way different than the manager.
Yeah. They visions, they mission, all this, two different things, two different outlooks.
And what happens is we hear that, hey man, so why me trying to get accountability out of her gonna make me unhappy? Shouldn't it, because she's not being accountable, should make her unhappy? See, no one gives a fuck about your happiness,
At all.
especially men. That's why men gotta take their happiness in. Like I say every damn week, whenever men create boundaries, it's always an issue. Let you create a boundary that they don't fit in, it's gonna be an issue. I was talking, right, and I be like, every time I talk to friends and talk to females and talk to people I know, they always be like, yeah, Tez, when you meet the right one, it's just gonna be different. It's gonna be, you're gonna wanna. Why do you think that? Do you think I would act different? Mm-hmm. Why would I act different?
Because you're gonna be pussy whipped. That's the only reason why they're talking about
Like, why would I, like I'm saying, what would because I'd be so in love. I'm saying something. I did that one time.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible for you to do that again.
Nigga, because it don't work.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work. I ain't saying being in love is a bad thing.
But I don't think men can
But
lead with it.
Men can't lead with it.
Yep.
The love we can lead with our love for God. I belong to God. My wife belong to me, and them kids belong to her. I mean, it's a hierarchy to go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the problem is, we be thinking everything is just so. Everything's out of fucking order. Everybody doing the bullshit. Anybody getting what they supposed to be getting. Men can't hold women accountable. Women do not want to apologize for nothing. Say, no, I'm sorry. Like, I know I did some dirty. I know I did some shit that wasn't cool. I'll be better.
You gotta die on that hill. That's that same thing with the Kurt Franklin mamas,
Yeah.
Tyler Perry's mamas, the dying on the hill of alive, all this stuff, and as opposed to just apologizing, saying sorry, or whatever the case may be. I used to hate that old school way of thinking, that happy life, happy wife thing, because you don't get nothing out of it.
Because our daddy wasn't happy.
Yeah. But my thing is like, who created these? Who?
You know.
Like, it ain't like women putting commercials like happy wife,
You know
happy
what?
life on TV.
You know what really created them? Let me be honest with you. It's like old wives' tales. You know, like, man, you better make sure your girl straight. I mean, your woman straight. I've never sat around a brother. You don't hear that shit from other people, other races of men. They purpose is their number one thing, and it's like this. In my travels, people always trying to talk to me about purpose. Well, y'all can do it. Y'all can build together. You gotta get your right woman, and y'all gonna build together. What? It's gonna be too many hands in the pot. That's why you gotta have you some motion first. I heard somebody say, take the E off the M. Not emotion, motion. Once you get you some motion first, then you go get your woman. And you don't know how long this is gonna take you. I ain't say become a multi-billionaire, but at least know where you're going.
Know your path, know your destination.
Then women say, well, you're gonna miss out on a good woman. I hear it all the time. And be like this, why would I? Why? What's
Shit, today's rate, you apparently you could just buy a good woman. That's the case. Apparently,
if you got enough.
if you got enough. So
that's why they say you'll never lose a woman chasing money, but you'll lose money chasing a woman.
I swear to God.
But because you got to chase me because I'm the bare minimum. So what's your bare minimum? What if I'm a minimalist? What's your bare minimum?
That's hilarious.
And it's funny, we have this conversation. I was having this conversation the other day, just talking like me. Like I had the same conversation at least 4 or 5 times, especially like on a Saturday. So I had the conversation multiple times, and I get the different perspectives. That's why perspectives. So I be like, man, I don't got a lot of free time. So whether you get 30 minutes, an hour, a TV show, you may think you're getting scraps from me.
But you're actually
But you're actually
You actually getting still valuable quality time.
You're getting value because I could be doing something else.
Yeah.
And I don't want to approach you, but I could be doing something else. Even if we talk on the phone every day, you're getting time. Mm-hmm. Now you may not getting the time that you want, but what makes you feel like you should get more time?
Because they deserve.
What equates you should get more time? I see if you like, hey, come over, I got a plate for you.
Yeah. Or offering you something of
value. See, because women always say stuff like, I don't want to, what's up, what you doing, don't what's up me to death, the phone, don't this, that, and the third. And that's why I made the saying, don't date me to death. That's where that came from. And it's funny, I'm recollecting why yeah, that's where it came from. Don't date me to death. Don't, every time we see we going somewhere.
Or I gotta hear you talking about why we don't never.
Why we don't never? Why we ain't here? Why we ain't there? And see, you ain't free, and I don't know what you be doing when you be going doing other stuff.
You out of compliance. They want to manage you. You supposed to be here. Yeah. You supposed to be waiting by the phone. But that's why. So like, who like I feel like, and I'm real tight at like the men who've allowed us to create these expectations for these women. Like, cause if men run the world, they got all the power. All these commercials and all this stuff, and it's geared towards the women, but we didn't fed into it.
It's geared towards women because women spend most money. Because once you get her emotions involved, they're gonna rear the house how it's supposed to go. She gonna feel like she need a new washer and dryer every time she see one.
Yeah.
She gonna every time she ride by some new houses, she gonna feel like it's time for upgrade.
So are you saying that they're wasteful? Are you saying that? Is that what you're saying? My bad. Might be scaring the hoes. Pull it back.
You wanna be happy, you wanna be right.
You right. Yeah. I've always that phrase, like, that is the number one phrase that has like pissed me off for years, because I feel like I've definitely seen it firsthand. Even like my parents and the surrounding families growing up. That's what everybody was telling us.
And I saw a guy on TikTok this morning. Actually, no, I'll be waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So looking at the guy on TikTok, he's talking about it's 3 types of women. Remember I said it was one type of woman. He says 3 types.
Okay. But
let me tell you, he was saying there's one who's a modern woman.
Okay.
You got one who's a traditional woman. And he got one who's a hybrid of both. No, it ain't. They all the same woman. It just depends on the circumstance.
The circumstance and the dude she dealing with?
Yeah. Because if she's able to afford to stay home, she would stay home. And I ain't saying if she meets a millionaire, she's not gonna really want to go to work.
She gonna work when she want to work.
She gonna work when she want to work. Or she gonna find a passion project. But also, if she finds a millionaire, she's not gonna really want to cook. You know why? She can afford to eat out. I Uber eat some food, but her going grocery shopping and actually cooking and raising kids, she's not gonna do that, because she's gonna delegate all this stuff to a chef and a nanny.
Free up her.
To free up her time to do what she wants to do.
You think that's, and I still say it's the men's fault for allowing
it. It is because the thing is, once we got the money, it's not a detriment to us. The problem is we're wired that way. We're wired to, when we get a raise, the first thing we want to do is bring it back to the house and bust it down. When we get a raise, we like, hey, I'm gonna give my wife a better. Think about it, whenever you get a big check, the first thing you want to do is, I'm gonna give my wife a better car. I'm gonna get tires for the car. You ain't thinking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you want to save it, you already know. She not gonna tell you, know what, baby? I know you done got $100,000. Let's put that up. If very few will say that. But Killer Mike, he said, his wife said he wanted a Hellcat.
He wanted a Hellcat,
and she was like, nah, I got some buildings out here for $100,000. down the country. He said, I made enough money to buy 3 Hellcats. When you hear those stories, he was talking about how great his wife is, and like when he gives an idea, she throws it back and she gives a better instruction. You know what I'm saying? When we hear those stories, it'd be like this. Oh man, women be like, oh, all of us are like that. If we get an opportunity, no, you're not. Some of y'all are wasted as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I work an extra job just if I can be able to afford my upkeep. I work if I can afford my upkeep. You work for you can take care of this house and pay for the nanny and pay for the kids and pay for the soccer practice. But all I gotta do is work to keep up my upkeep and take them there using your gas. But it's my time. So it's the same thing. It's valuable, right? Goes back to what I just said. So spending 30 minutes watching this TV show is my time. It should be valuable, right? They don't appreciate your time because your time is not valuable to them. 'Cause if you're not giving them the time that they want, it's not enough.
Is it that, or do they have somebody else who wants to give them the time that they're asking for?
They don't. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of guys who want to give you some opportunity if they can get some draws.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I'd be like, yeah, just because he wants to give you, you ain't no better. You ain't ended up no better. You might think
They don't end up any better.
Yeah,
Cause they don't be.
it's all a sham, baby girl.
They be happy with his hand, but not his heart. But they be happy. They don't be happy with these dudes. That's why they cheat. We said it last week. They get bored with those guys.
Yeah. That's why I say you gotta. I think and I ain't been proven wrong about it yet, but I still feel like in relationships you still have to operate with some level of toxicity for her to I won't say thrive, but for her to not do those things, for her not to be bored. You have to keep some level of it because they don't respect when it's a super peaceful home. You see the TMR. It's like I'm trying to find the happiness again. I'm trying to the thrill of it. You see all of them talking about that.
They're like
so
thrill seekers.
I think you got to keep some level of it,
Yeah.
depending on the girl. Some are extreme, some are this little bit, some this amount. It just depends. You just got to find it.
Then I was going so far much to I was like this. A lot of women don't entice him to want to spend time with you.
You think it's because we ain't never said these things, or is it because
No, 'cause we never said it. But the same way they want you to all of a sudden know what they want, why we can't put that on them? I said it before. When you said it? I can't remember. But you should know you should know that I want a steak. Why? I ain't had one in a long time. You probably didn't. I don't know what.
Yeah, your feelings change and things change all the time. So I'm just
No, but if I stay the same, there's something wrong with me. But if you like, it's that I heard this. They was like, well, people who get married in their early 20s, they could become in their 40s, and they be looking at each other like, who are you? What happened? I said, the problem with that is, because y'all grow apart and y'all grow individually. The problem is when they said when you get married, you become one. Of course, you're gonna be individuals because what you eat don't make me shit, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But you probably growing in the same direction, going the same way. I supposed to be holding your hand, you supposed to be holding mine. We probably walking up the hill together. We don't supposed to be. I'm here, then you got to play catch up.
Yep.
Then you see me. Then we constantly trying to outdance each other. We won.
Trying to dance the whole time y'all need to be dancing together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why even that when people were saying we outgrew the marriage, and what y'all talking about? What were y'all doing?
That mean y'all weren't growing together.
What were y'all doing? But how y'all outgrew the marriage? How?
Because they had different agendas. One band, one sound. What you say all the time? You gotta have the same agenda.
Yeah. Do you think we as men take time to make sure we have the same agenda with the woman?
We don't. Not at all. Nope, we don't.
Yeah, I see that too. I think we And a lot of times, we talked about this before. Just like we put ourselves in positions we don't need to be in. We hold on too long.
Yeah.
We be afraid to let something go. Or we don't want to look like the bad guy. That's a really bad thing in us men. Like we got that. I don't know, but whenever God was creating us, He put that in there, boy.
Because it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like you're less than.
Yeah, it make you hurting that rib that she took to be created, boy. You be like. It just be something that we can't, no matter how hard we try, no matter how our boys can pep talk us up, we can
because
this and that.
Because in your mind, regardless of what I try to teach you, and I'm teaching this is because I'm teaching you from experience. People always feel like because I experienced it, you should too. No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Your experiences should be greater than mine.
Yeah.
That's why being older, I should be able to teach you something and not just be saying shit. We be feeling like, well, man, that nigga, I got fucked over shit. I don't get fucked over, we be too fucked up over ass niggas complain about how we fucked over. I don't complain about that shit ever happened to me. I complain more so about me not being smart enough to catch it. And that's why I be on your ass, for you can be smart enough to catch it.
Do you think that parents parent with that, like that mentality of like,
Well,
I'm on my head here, so I don't want you to do the same thing?
Well, parents try to move the kid away from the position, period. But the thing is, he's gonna face all the experiences. It's just your job to teach him what it looks like. So he can learn how to go around it, go through it, or understand what he's getting himself into.
See, I'm just trying to help him come out on top of it.
Yeah.
Whereas
That too,
me,
that's what
I
I'm saying.
came, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like this.
they won, yeah.
Like when you understand that you need a gun. You know what I'm saying? Instead of bringing a knife to the gunfight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know if it was that. I feel like that was a little bit of disconnect from like my parents' generation or our parents' generation, and us a little bit. It wasn't. I don't think they. I don't know. I just see it like my dad. He was just like, I ain't have a dad, so like you just gotta figure it out on your own. And I'm just like,
and that's what happened. We're leading our kids, especially our little black boys, leaving to burning buildings.
yeah,
Emotional.
we just letting them wander.
Emotional and
We just
spiritual.
letting them wander to burning buildings. We ain't even leading them. It's just we letting them wander.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, damn, like all of this could have been avoided. All of, you know what I'm saying? We could have went in a different way. And it's literally just sharing information, like literally just talking and being more transparent and, you know what I'm saying? And having those tough conversations. But it's like we here now. Like, granted, I know we knowingly have to make a difference from this point forward. But yeah,
that's why I try to give y'all so much game. Don't I be so angry? Like, look, don't be stupid.
because you don't have to be.
Because you don't got. Oh my gosh, you guys might in front of you who been shot before. I'm telling you, stop playing with guns because you get shot. Don't take your head in the street, you gonna get hit.
Yeah, but you think it'd be it's something about like the young man ego too that like it's very hard for us to accept.
Cause y'all all think I can beat the game the first try. And when you get your first piece of loving, but she done told you everything she don't boost your confidence so high that she really gave you a false sense of reality. So you going in there thinking you God gifted woman.
Whole time you being a curse.
Yeah.
All right, let me play this other video too.
Men are only loved for how useful we are. Second you stop being useful as a man, you'll see how cruel this world is. Nobody looks at you and goes, this man has a utility. This man is good for X. This man can solve this problem. Second you become a useless man, you'll see how cold and heartless this world is. Nobody gives a solitary fuck about men who can't fix problems.
It's true.
That's why we exist. So unconditional love does not exist for men. It never has been, never will.
Yeah.
Our love is based on contingency.
Contingencies and conditions.
And conditions.
You got to read that fine print. I agree. I say that all the time.
Our love. We don't get the cool shit. It's a very few of us that get the cool shit just because. Very few.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I even go to say I don't even.
No,
Yeah,
very few of us. But very few of us gonna get a plate.
Yeah.
Man, hey, very few of us get one of them pictures. You know, one of them pictures. One of them pictures, you be like, hey.
Hey, you gotta turn. Yeah. One of them pictures to turn your day around.
Hey, one of them I'm bringing a toy with me.
Mm-hmm.
They send them. You be like this. I ain't never got them. Got one of them, but you know.
I'm trying with them.
Like this. Oh shit. Hey, they make it be hey, kiss a little longer.
Yep.
Stay fresh a little longer. Long would be red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's that's definitely true. But also I be thinking like, who wants to be in a world where they are useless? Like, why don't people like they don't even sit good with me to be a useless male in the world? You know what I'm saying?
But hindsight, think about it. The problem is, a lot of people look at your skill set and say it's useless to them. You got to find somebody whose skill set is good for you. Mm-hmm. Who like their requirements match your skill set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. We don't take the time. Shit, most of us just be happy to be there.
I'm just happy to be here.
We just happy to be there.
We just have somebody like us.
Yeah.
And women, and that's why women be talking about, oh, I know my worth. The problem is, you know your worth, but the man you with don't know his. Mm-hmm. But once he understand his, then your ass in trouble.
Yeah, the whole game didn't change. Whole game didn't change.
That nigga, you keep talking about what you ain't gonna do. He be like this, me neither. I don't talk to no man who stay up here. I don't talk to no girl who do either. Mm-hmm. I don't talk to no man who don't cook, blah, blah, blah. Me neither. Mm-hmm. I don't talk to nobody who they kid be blah, blah, blah. Me neither.
Mm-hmm. That's them boundaries we talking about. That's them non-negotiables we be talking about. Hey, it be like...
And all boundaries aren't non-negotiable. Like, I've heard someone say, you got a wall up. No, I got a boundary up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, I ain't letting my sneak in my frat. It ain't gonna be no shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they... what you said earlier is when you have a boundary that keeps them out, it definitely is a problem. But I think you as a man, you have to stand on that and be happy within it yourself, because they'll try to tear it down. They gonna try to use everything
brick by brick.
Boy, they looking for a crack.
And the thing is, here's the crazy thing about the boundaries they tear down. You ready for this?
What?
They'll jump over and don't like it and run back off. And your boundary has now a crumbled wall.
Man, they'll jump over it, not like it, run out. Let me start that over. They'll jump over it, stay in it for a period of time, not like it, run out, and then tell your business
on
the internet of the shit you try to keep.
They'll use you up.
You be like, you jumped over it, and then you stayed.
Man, I just cut hair. Lord, I just cut hair. Like, I just cut hair, man.
I just be talking shit. And I'd be talking shit. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know, bro. I did. Y'all, come on, y'all. Y'all better just come get this pimping now. Y'all better come on. And I ain't even saying pimping like, oh, we all here trying to fuck overhold. When I ain't even talking about it. I'm just talking about the teaching of how you need to move forward, because you're going to encounter this. I used to think, Tez used to tell me all the time, watch you gonna run into this. Watch you gonna run into this. Nah. Every time I ran into it. Every time ran into
Well, I
it.
was trying to call the shit like Bill Belichick.
But whether it was that year, the next year, 5 years from, I
But
run
'cause
into
The
it.
crazy thing is, I just wish somebody told me.
Yeah, that's it. We just here to tell you. We just here to tell you. That's it. That's it, bro. Like I did my part. If at least you know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
Just trying to pass along. Hey man. Oh, it's one more clip. Hold on, that I do got that.
We got another one.
Yeah, this was one that I thought was a little wild. But it kind of falls in line with this. Oh, I know where it's at. I put it on my Instagram. My fault. Oh shit, my fault, y'all. It's a saved video. I thought this was very interesting, and it was very whoa.
Start talking to a lot of these, like you guys, and a lot of wealthy men and men in that 1% and up, because we know it's levels. You know, they're not partnering with those women, and if they are, and some of them are, right? Because I hear that all the time. Well, he dates girls that wait tables and do this. There's a why there. Okay. And I'm not judging because again, that's a man who said, I went to law school, I went and got my MBA, I did these things so I could earn 700,000, 1.2 million, 3 million a year, so I can be in exclusive full control. And she's going to go on vacation where the fuck I tell her we're going on vacation. Pack the bag.
Well, I don't think. Let me interject. I don't think that.
You
about to have a moment. Troy, I'm with you. Hold on. I got no arm in the race.
I don't think that's a fair way to characterize the situation, because it's not so much of saying you're going on vacation wherever I tell you to go on vacation. I think a man's role traditionally has always been to provide. As a provider and as somebody who is a protector, I think that it's actually, beneficial for both parties if somebody was like, okay, like, this is what we're doing.
If you start talking.
I thought that was very interesting for the simple fact of like women have this idea that niggas make all this money. We do all this just so we can tell a bitch. No, we're doing this so we can be in full control. That ain't never been no man's mission. There may be men in control, but this ain't never niggas ain't never try to get no substantial amount of money. But also most of us don't date our counterparts because we can't work with our counterparts in a relationship, because y'all be the ones that want control. That's the only reason why women always say that. They want control. They don't never want to just sit back. Tell me the last time you met a woman who want to sit back and shut the fuck up.
Oh my.
Just tell me, y'all, and y'all join in this conversation, please.
For the right,
put a comment
for the right man. For the right man, the muscle. And get what? When they get a man who can afford for them to shut the fuck up. Oh, he bossing me around because I ain't got nothing. But I'm gonna divorce him and try to get 20,000 money. Anyway, I'm gone.
All right, y'all. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I ain't never saying nothing, but shout out to Earn Your Leisure. I appreciate y'all for even standing and saying that. So Troy, Rashad, and Ian, appreciate y'all. But y'all know, just follow us, man. Until next time, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
We out.
We out.